Hey everybody, it's Where to Fish, and today we are going to fish a highly pressured urban pond here at Centennial Park. And we're just walking away from the parking lot. You can see here the parking lot is not too far from the actual body of water. So what we're going to do today is we're going to just explore this area. It's been about, I would say, maybe like 13 years since I've been here. And it is a weekday right now, so it's not too busy, and there's a lot of different shore spots here you can check out. So first impressions, there's a lot of algae. I'm not too concerned about that because that would probably be good for like topwater frogs and stuff like that. And right off the bat, I see some bluegill swimming by, which is a good sign. Because sometimes you don't get to see bluegills in other places in highly pressured areas. So it's a little bit weedy over there. So we'll try a frog after, because I do have another telescopic rod set up with my other broken rod that has the frog attached to it. So I will probably use that. And right now I'm just examining the shoreline. It's really shallow here, so it doesn't seem like a good place to cast, in my personal opinion. So it doesn't seem like a good place to cast because it's really shallow, right? So I think today's approach, typically I would use my slip float setup here, but I think today we're gonna try a frog just to see what's out there. And there's some short spots over there, some along over here, but I think for the first video I'm just going to test out the frog today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this rod away, just because I do see that it's more shallow, and it'll be difficult to fish with this setup. So let me just uncollapse the rod here. Okay, so I'll just put this away here. We'll just do a few casts. We're not going to stay here too long just because the water doesn't look that promising for fishing, but you never know, right? So we're going to target bass today. And I'm just going to take out my other setup here in the bag. Give me one moment. All right, so you see here, these are my two setups, and then you can see that this rod's broken on the left side and the right side is not broken, but you can still use it. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like I've used it before in all my first few videos, and people start complaining about how, hey, your rod is broken and stuff like that. Like, use a different rod and stuff. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll do that. Not a big deal. I'll switch over for you guys. And so what I'm gonna go do is I already have everything tied and set up, so we're just going to expand this here. So this is this setup right now is I'm using a 25-pound test braid line that is attached to an 8-pound line mono. And this rod only it's like, I would say it's like maybe in terms of length, I would say it's like 3.5 feet length. So it's not your typical rod size. So we're gonna go ahead and cast. And look at that. That's a decent size for a cast for a 3.5 height rod. So this is top water. So I'm not sure if you guys can see, but yeah, this is nice. Like it's a pretty good distance. I'm pretty sure if I use my 7-foot rod, I'd probably get further out there. But I would say that was a good maybe 25 feet away. But you never know what's lurking in the shallows, right? So we're using a top frog today, and I'm gonna limit this video to maybe about 15 minutes, see if we can catch anything here. But I do love like the action of the frog here. It's pretty cool. I think this is like the first time I've used top water in the last, I don't know, let's say like 13 years. So there we go. It's a good cast. So you never know if there's like a bass lurking around in the shallows. So it doesn't hurt to try, right? And the best part about like Topwater is that it's weedless, so you're not gonna get caught into weeds. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'll make a few casts around here to see if there's anything around here, and then I'm going to make my way down that area there. So yeah. So I think with frogs is that you just slowly twitch it, give it a chance for a bass to strike it. I would like to do is just reel it in and then pause for a bit. Just give it a chance in case a bass does go after it. And I think you would know if a bass take it if there's a big splash, right? That's how you know a bass got a hold of your frog, you know. And I'm going to use this same setup in another location as well. So yeah, we're just gonna test the waters, guys. This is really a highly pressured area, and look at the vegetation. It's like all algae and right in the middle and stuff like that. But like I said, you never know if there's like a bass swimming by. That's a decent cast, to be honest. That's all I really need, to be honest, in that area. You never know. Just tighten my... There we go. So we're fishing in the morning, around like 10 o'clock. So the fish might not be biting at this time, but you never know. They might want a snack or something like that. And yeah, so nothing here. We're gonna cast one more spot over there, and then we're gonna make our way down there. Okay, so let's go ahead. Just twitch, twitch, twitch. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Like I said, I can see with my polarized glasses that it's really shallow, so you're not gonna catch any bass 10 feet in front of you, so you gotta cast further out. Okay, but I love the action of the frog and all the bubbles that it creates. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna walk just around there and see if there's anything else. And then if it's not there, I'm gonna end the video just to show you guys a potential place to fish. But so far, I don't recommend this place just because the waters are really shallow and there's a lot of vegetation, but it doesn't seem like a lot of smaller fish are around there. So I only saw one bluegill swimming, but not like a school of them. So I'm pretty sure there's bass in here if you go, in the deeper parts of the water. But we're just testing this area out and see what we can catch. But another thing I want to talk about short rods is that it's really good to cast in between trees and stuff, because your line won't get caught, or the tip of your rod won't get caught in the trees and everything. So that's an advantage of let's say a shorter rod, right? If you're an urban bank fisherman. So right now it's really shallow. Like, I don't see anything here, to be honest. This doesn't look like a good fishing spot, but I'm gonna make the video for you guys anyways, right? So you never know. So just keep casting it, tapping. Anything is possible. There could be bass hiding in the deep cover of the weeds, so you can't really rule it out. And yeah, you never know if they're at the shoreline too, right? Because just because you see like a big layer of algae and stuff doesn't necessarily mean that the fish won't attack. They can see or feel the vibration from the top, and they will strike right through it, right? So I just want to let you guys know that too, right? I've seen the videos on YouTube where they will just attack like in any type of cover and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and just cast over there. But yeah, for the sake of this video, I won't fish too long if I know that, you know, there might not be any fish around here. So just to save space and battery on my phone. But yeah, nothing here. So let's go ahead and cast one more time over there, and then I think we might call it a day. Or I can try going along those shorelines to see if there's any deeper pockets there, because right now there's no deep pockets here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch this video together and just pause it right here, and then we'll head to over where that tree is over there, because there might be deeper pockets there. So I'll cut this video and stitch it together. All right, so we are on the other side of this pond, and we're just gonna go ahead and see if there's any deep pockets around here. So right now I don't see any deep pockets for potential fishing. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll just keep walking along the shoreline, see if there's anything else. Yeah, it's just me examining the shoreline. Oh, the little duckling. Just gotta respect the little ducks. Don't want the parents to stress, because I know what it's like to be a parent. And obviously you don't want anyone threatening your kids, right? So, oh, look, there's a little baby swan over there. Cool. So yeah, just making my way around. So I see some potential deep pockets of water here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a quick cast, and maybe there could be fish in this area. So we'll see, guys. But everything else before that, it didn't look good, right? So lots of ducks here. Okay, so I don't see anything following it or any other fish. I think I'm gonna call it an end to this video, and just want to show you guys that this place is not good for fishing. So please don't come here and waste your time. But it's a nice place just to, you know, look at the water and just sit and read a book. And yeah, that's about it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.